People of Earth, comic book community, what is going on? Welcome back to the Flash by Night channel, and welcome back to the re-up. We are showing off our new comic book day books for the last 2 weeks because I was late last week, and I decided that since I was gonna have a light week this week, I was gonna go ahead and hold off and just do 2 weeks in this video. So I've got about 12 or 13 books to share with you. So we're going to hop right into it, starting off with last week's books. First book up, 7 Secrets, issue number 16. So we are getting close to the end of 7 Secrets. It's ending at issue number 18, and issue number 16 goes all out. We find out what was going on with the demon. We find out basically the end of the story our narrator's been telling, which is funny because it's hard to end the story at 16 when the book's going till 18. But if you see the last page of this book, you'll know why the end of the story our narrator is telling is at hand. But this is 7 Secrets number 16. Good book. Looking to see how Tom Taylor and the crew wraps up the rest. Next book up, Nocterra, issue number 9. So we already read through this. Also, pretty good book, pretty good issue. Maybe better than the 7 Secrets issue. But we have our heroes, Val and Emery, and Bellwether. Of course, who can forget Bellwether? She's cooler than the polar bear's toenails. But we got all of them, and they are riding with Blacktop Bill because everybody's interests are kind of aligning right now. So Nocterra issue number 9 was pretty good. See what happens in issue number 10. Next book up is a book I need to catch up on, but it is Shadow Man issue number 8. Now this is a movie, a horror movie cover. I'm not sure what movie it is though. Shadow Man started maybe around issue number 5 or 6 putting out horror movie covers. Number 7 I ordered at my shop and it didn't come in, and I'm not sure if he's gonna get it, but it was a homage to The Shining. But number 8, still a cool cover. Next book up is Superman, Son of Khalid, issue number 10. So we all kind of know what's going on. Clark is off in War World. We've got John here dealing with this Bendix character from this other country who is giving him the runaround, giving him a hard time. I admittedly haven't read past issue number 5, so I've got to catch up on this too. But yeah, Superman, Son of Khalid, issue number 10. Next book up is Black Panther issue number 5. I grabbed the A cover. I'll let you guess why I grabbed the A cover and why this looks really familiar. But another book I have to catch up on because I didn't get to read issue number 3 because issue number 3 shot through the roof and I missed it on release week. Sooner or later, I'm going to go and maybe catch it on Comixology because I have issue 4 and now I have issue 5. So I need to go ahead and catch up before I get too far behind. Next book up is What If Miles Morales, issue number 2. What if Miles Morales becomes Wolverine? Now, I gave this a read, and I'll tell you what. I read this, and I read the What If Miles Became Captain America, and I've got to give some thought to the other What If Miles books. I know that they're supposed to be, or at least what I gathered from the Captain America book, they kind of tie in somewhere to the main Miles run, but I'm not sure in this book where they fit in, and they kind of tell the same story where Uncle Aaron and Miles's dad Jeff kind of bump heads over something, and then something happens to Miles while they are in disagreement, and Miles ends up being this different character. They're kind of telling the same story and kind of familiar outcomes, even though there's a little bit of action in this book that was pretty good. But I may skip the rest of them. I may wait and pick them up on lighter weeks, so I don't have to burden my Wednesday with a book that I may or may not need to read. But we'll see. This wasn't great, but it was okay. Speaking of the regular Miles Morales run, Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 37. Now, we also read this. And this was a little bit better. Basically, in the last couple of issues, Miles found out that Uncle Aaron, who kind of disappeared mid-run, maybe around the 20s, he kind of disappeared in this fight with the Assessor, and not with the Assessor, with Ultimatum. And Miles assumed he was dead, but he is not dead. He is somewhere in the multiverse, thanks to knowledge that Miles got from the Assessor. So he and Shift are traversing through the multiverse, and in this issue, they run into no one other than Ultimatum. And of course, there's a fight, pretty good fight, and then Ultimatum kind of helps him to his next destination. I'm using help really loosely, but we get a preview of, I think it's the Spider Empire, which is the next story we're going into with Miles. So this is Miles Morales issue number 37. Pretty good read. Not great, but it's pretty good. And last book for last week, also Miles Morales issue number 37, but it's that Kale New B cover. I really needed this. This is great. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the sweater being oversized on Miles, but it looks a little big. But this picture, I will forgive him for. Nice cover. So that was my books for last week's New Comic Book Day. This week, we're going to start off with The Flash, issue 781. This is the B cover with Wally and Wallace on the cover. And as I understand, I haven't read it yet, but as I understand, it's basically a chance for Wally and Wallace to hang out, and Wally to show Wallace a little bit of the ropes. And I don't know how much these two have actually crossed paths. So if I can get a story, get a few issues where these two get to hang out together, maybe go on a few adventures, that'll be pretty cool. Next book up is Knighted issue number 5. So of course we've got Knighted from AWA, and if you haven't been reading it, haven't picked it up, it's basically a story where this everyday guy who's kind of down on his luck, not doing great professionally or personally, basically accidentally kills the city's vigilante hero, the Knight, and he gets to take over as the Knight, and he runs afoul to some bad guys. Runs afoul of some bad guys, and that's kind of where I left off. I haven't been reading. I wanted to pick up all 5 issues and then kind of read it straight through. I will say that now that I'm looking at it, I wanted the B cover, which the B cover is kind of like a action figure cover. I'm not sure if my store didn't get it, but I'm gonna have to ask them about it because I really do. I'll keep this cover, but I really do want that action figure B cover for Knighted issue number 5. Next book up is Captain America issue number 0. And I'm not sure if this is the A cover or the B cover, but I grabbed the cover with Sam Wilson, Captain America on the front. This is kicking off not one, but 2 Captain America books. One where Sam is Captain America, one where Steve is Captain America, both at the same time. I know there's always controversy surrounding the idea of Sam being Falcon or Captain America. I'll let the story do the talking for me. I have ideas, I have opinions about Sam being Captain America, but we'll check the book out. We'll check this book out and then see what Sam's Captain America book is like in a month or 2. Next book up is one everyone's looking for, everyone's been looking forward to. Lots of anticipation, lots of copies ordered of Hulk issue number 6. So supposedly we get this new Titan character, this kind of ultimate version of the Hulk. You see this little black hand coming out. So we'll see what that's all about. I've seen some good reviews of this book. I've seen some bad reviews of this book. So looks like we're split in the community. I have not read past issue number 1, so I'm gonna have to catch up before I read Hulk issue number 6. But I am interested to see what it's all about. Next book up is a variant of Hulk number 6. It's kind of split screen between Banner and Starship Hulk, and I'm not sure if that that may be Titan on the other side. I'm not 100% sure, but I grabbed a few copies of Hulk number 6 just in case something happens, just in case I miss the boat, because I missed the Venom boat badly when that came around a couple of years ago. And my last book is, drumroll, Hulk issue number 6. This is the spoiler variant with Titan on the cover. And that is actually a nice cover. That is pretty cool. So we'll read this, or actually we'll read our A cover and see what the Hulk's about, see what's going on with him and with Titan and with this whole Starship Hulk thing. Yeah, that's the last book for New Comic Book Day. And that will wrap it up. I hope you saw something you liked. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did enjoy yourself, go ahead, hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with me picking up my comics, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Of course, feel free to leave comments. I am shooting this rather late because I had to watch my Boston Celtics, and then I had to watch Boone Knight, and let's just say I am rather pleased. I'll leave it at that. If you have not watched it, stop what you're doing now, go watch it, unless you're at work. If you're at work, keep working, watch it later. But as we always do at this time, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.